I've been getting this question so much. How do I power slide cut? Like, bro. Alright, so you just roll the ball one way, right? And then you stay in a position where you could always outplay. Don't look away from the ball, don't hit L2 and stuff. Stay in a position where if needed, you could do this. And then you want to hit it like in field. You need to realize that if someone, like let's say the blue side is the opponents, right? And we're orange. If they are challenging, they're gonna challenge from goal side, which means they're gonna cover everything near their net. So you don't want to hit it near their net, you want to hit it to the right, so opposite side of what the ball is rolling. So it's rolling to the left, so if someone is challenging now, then you don't want to do this because he's covering his net, right? So we roll the ball one way, that's kind of shit. It's still fine though, it's still doable. So we roll the ball one way, we cover, we're in a position where we could always outplay when someone challenges, you hit this to the left, right? The more exaggerated your touch, the better, as long as you can control the ball afterwards and score. Now, for the actual like power slide, just use some boost and like you just like explaining mechanics is hard because you need ball control, no ball control, car control, and ball control comes afterwards, and that just comes with experience and you just having to try it out, right? You can't like just expect yourself to triple Powerslide Cut after each bounce, like without like trying it once, you know. For Powerslide Cuts, it's like you either roll the ball one way and you Powerslide Cut it, right? And you can try to Powerslide Cut it to the right after, or you know, just opposite directions every time. You could implement, you know, faking. You can implement just think of it as a real play. Like, let's say someone is challenging right now. I do this to the right. That's kind of hard, so I fake a hit here, and then I do it one in field, and then I double jump or a single jump, and then you know I can threaten a flip or shoot or whatever, right? And then the other one is to do this, stop, and maybe take a low 50 like that, or you know, roll the ball and you know hit the ball in field, but you don't, so you go behind the guy challenging, right? Because let's say I'm here, let's say there's a guy on their boost and he's now coming towards me, and he's gonna cover my hit in field, right? Because you know I threaten a hit in field, right? Now if I quickly go behind this guy, that might be a free outplay by itself, and now you have a 1v1, and then you know you can do whatever, right? So that's, you know, that's Powerslide Cuts, and like just practicing it after every bounce. You could also fake it, of course. You need to make the fake look threatening. That's why you need to practice it. So you do this, and then you sub. You could take a low 50 or whatever. You could go the opposite side, and then if you've done that, you're comfortable in that, you could learn like a Powerslide Cut 180, like this, where you know you're behind the ball and you like fully Powerslide Cut around it, and you hit it to your starting position. So this is my starting position. Fully Powerslide Cut around it, and you know try to get a sharp, clean cut behind you. And this just helps with the, you know, just your general Powerslide Cut, controlling car control and shit like that. Be here, wait, you know, in training, of course, you can't really wait because there's no opponent, so you can just go for it, but in a game, of course, you just roll ball one way, you wait, is he challenging, roll this, you could fake a hit here, then you could go for a real hit, then you could go for a real hit, then you could jump up, do this, into GG. Go for a real hit, that's also a possibility, of course. Because you know, you could just do this, into this, into a shot, right? The thing that I like is once I do, you know, this into this is like a fake shot into whatever, like, you know. But like if you play the predictable flow of the game, like you jump up and you shoot, if they could save that, then they could save that, right? You rely on them to miss. Whereas if you threaten the shot and you don't go for the shot, then they might actually cover the shot because you threatened it, but you don't shoot, so you get a free goal instead. Like there's another outplay like layer there, while almost doing the same thing, you know. How do we defend against Powerslide Cuts? You need to really watch your movement and not like push up too far, because like a Powerslide Cut is best when done like behind you. So if there is someone like coming from the right and I do this behind him, he's gonna have to like turn, if that makes sense, because he's gonna go like this, and then I hit it behind him, and then he's gonna have to turn like this, which opens up a big window for you. So it's just about like not pushing up too far. And same thing for Powerslide Cut fakes. If I do this and go behind him real quick, and he just pushes up anticipating my hit, but I don't hit it, then he gets faked, right? But it just takes a lot of experience. You need to think of like every interaction as a learning experience. And all you can do is try to speed up the process by actively thinking about like finding and fixing your mistakes. Like if you just play the game, you're gonna get better, and you know you might tilt and have a small dick and shit like that, right? If you have big dick, then you would try to learn from everything you're doing to speed up the process, right? Car cam switch just before hitting ball. I think the car cam switch before hitting the ball is just to like be ready for what comes next, because I could also like do it like that, but like see how my car then goes under the ball. And the camera, like, see, I could do it like this, but like the camera, like this is not a good camera angle, so like I think that's why I do that. Quick little bonus secret tip here, because I forgot to mention on stream. You could single jump on a bounce if you're scared that you're gonna miss it, or if someone is gonna challenge you, you want to exaggerate the pop, right? This should not be your main outplay though, because you should be able to just do that. But like if someone is gonna challenge, you could potentially like single jump, maybe even delay flip it or whatever. It's just something to think about. So you know, if someone is challenging right now or I'm uncomfortable, I can do that, and then you know try to follow it up. Okay, show your buttons controls before you go. L1 boost, power slide R1, arrow R1, rear view circle. I have arrow right on square, then I have scoreboard on share here. That's kind of it. That's kind of it. Want to thank all the support on Twitch, on YouTube, on everything. It means a lot to me, honestly. And hope you guys enjoyed watching. And take care.